Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am home from my Georgia retreat and I'm excited to get back to work. Today I thought I'd start my new vlog for New Year's. I've always had a vlog, but I haven't kept up with it regularly, so one of my quilting resolutions this year is to keep up with my vlog on a more regular basis. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it every week, but I'm going to try to do it at least twice a month. I got so busy last few months that it kind of fell off the radar, but I like to do it because it keeps me accountable for what I'm working on as well. So it's not really a new format. It's just I'm committing to doing it this year. So we'll see how well I do. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about projects that I've worked on in the last few weeks, tell you a little bit about the retreat, kind of do a little wrap up here, and tell you what I'm going to do going forward here in 2024, because I'm really excited. There's a lot of fun stuff coming up. So I just got home from retreat and it was such a fun time. We had some amazing, great people. There was only 3 people there that I had not already previously met in person, and they were all such lovely ladies, and I'm so happy that I got to meet them. And then one gentleman that I had not yet met in person, and that was Russ of Quilt Meets World. Also great to meet him. We had a great time. The retreat went pretty well. There's always a few hiccups at every retreat, and there was a couple at this one, but nothing big or major that I think affected anything. So it was a good time. It's a long trip. I'm really tired today. I feel like I've driven and driven and driven forever, even though it's really not that long of a trip. If you break it up in days, it's just when you drive so much, you get really tired. So today, we'll see how today goes. I might need a nap. But I had a really great time. Stephen and Walter came down from Canada, my friends from The Idiot Quilter here on YouTube, and Shannon of Slay Arts, and I already mentioned Russ of Quilt Meets World. So we had a great time as creators, just kind of talking about YouTube and all the things that creators go through and coming up with some fun ideas for 2024. So stay tuned to our channels as we'll be doing some fun things together over the next year that I'm super excited about. I wanted to shout out to all the ladies that were at the retreat. They were wonderful, and I loved seeing all of you again. So I'm so grateful that you came, and the majority of you are coming back, so that's a lot of fun. This weekend, this coming Saturday, which is I believe the 6th, I will be releasing the open spots for next year's, or I should say this year's, because it's really 2024 now, but the 2024-25 Georgia New Year's retreat. So I'll have a few spots open, and I would love to have you there. Stephen and Walter are coming back, as well as Shannon and Russ and several of the ladies that were there this time. But we do have a few openings, as some of them were unavailable due to other previous family commitments. So I'm super excited for them. One of them was going on a cruise with her family. So that's really awesome. But I can't wait to do it again. It was great. Just had so much fun. We all got a lot of stuff done. We all laughed until our cheeks hurt. We played some fun games, and it was just great fun. So I hope that we'll see you there next year. So I wanted to show you really quick a couple of things that I got at the retreat. I got some great presents from everyone. There were so many people that brought little gifts, and I really appreciate that. I don't have them all unpacked yet, but the couple of things that I'm going to show you are actually from my friends Stephen and Walter. They brought gifts to everybody. They went over and above, and they gave everybody a cute tote bag that had a gnome embroidered on it and a ton of things inside. If you've watched Stephen for any length of time, you know that he loves 3D printing, and he 3D printed everybody a scrap bucket, which I've shown you mine before here on my channel, and all kinds of other little fun quilting things. So I'm not going to go over all that because a lot of it you've already seen, or you may see in their videos. But I wanted to show you the things that Stephen and Walter personally made for me. And the first one being the quilt behind me. Yes, he gave me a whole quilt. Just mind blown. Like, I feel like I didn't do enough for them because they gave me so much stuff. And I just can't thank them enough. It was just, yeah, like I said, mind blown. So that was the #1 gift that Stephen gave me. And then he knows how much I love snowmen, and he made this really cute table runner, and he gave this to me. So I'll show you this. Hopefully you guys can see all of that. Just adorable. I'm so excited to have this. And then you guys know that Walter is more of a bag maker, garment sewer, although he did work on a quilt at the retreat, and I will show you guys. I was making the same one, so I'll show you guys a little bit of what I have done. Walter got more done than I did because I was working on other things, and of course I was running around talking to people and things like that. But I think in the future, when he finishes and I finish, we might show our quilts at the same time, so that would be a lot of fun. But he made me this really special bag, and I'm so grateful to have it. So he made me this big tote bag, and he personalized the gnome on it with blonde hair for me and blue because he knows how much I love blue. And then he did this beautiful design on the other side. Love to quilt. Isn't that gorgeous? Look how pretty. And then it's fully lined, and he used fabric that has all kind of sewing notions and things on it. And it's such a big, deep bag, and it has outer pockets. It's just so wonderful, and I'm going to take this to every retreat with me in the future with stuff in it. I just love this bag, and I can't wait to start using it. So I didn't use it on the way home because I had all my goodies stuffed in there that they gave me. And this is just beyond what they gave everybody else, which they also gave me what they gave everybody else. So, and they knew how much I love, there's a candy called Toblerone. It's really, really hard to find here in my area. Right before Christmas, I thought they may have it some places, and nobody had it. And they knew that I liked it. So they got me this gigantic chocolate bar, which will probably hold me until the next time I see them. And they are coming back for next year's Georgia retreat. So I guess I didn't scare them away. So this may hold me until then. It's a huge, huge chocolate bar, and probably have to share it with my family. Which is fine. And then that's kind of what they gave me. And so now I'm going to show you what I worked on at the retreat. Let me open this a little bit. All right, so you guys have already seen this quilt, but I completely finished my Jacob's Ladder. The binding, I finished the binding at the retreat, so it's all done, and I just love it. So that is done. All right. Then show you guys this. I am gonna have to get up for this. I finished my Going Coastal quilt. Let me move my chair. Hold on. Here it is. All done. So there's that part of it. I'm gonna have to pull it up in pieces because I can't show you the whole thing. I'm too short. The mermaid, and then these guys down here. So the lobster and the anchor and the whale. So that is completely done. Let me put this over here and grab the last thing that I was working on, which is what I was telling you guys about, the project that Stephen and Walter, or not Stephen, but Walter and I had the same project. This I bought at Quilt Canada, if you guys remember the quilt kit I bought. These are batiks from Africa, and they're absolutely beautiful. And here it is so far. I only have 4 rows done, and it's kind of wrinkly because it was in my bag coming home, but the batiks are gorgeous, and I can't wait to finish this. It's 8 rows, so I don't have that much more to go. I'll probably finish it in the next few days and get it long armed, and then I'm gonna hold on to it until Walter is done so we can show it at the same time. I think that would be a lot of fun. So that's what I worked on at the retreat. So I'm happy that I got that stuff done. And let's see, we went to a quilt shop called The Common Thread. They are normally closed between Christmas and New Year's, but they so very graciously opened the doors for us, and I was super, super grateful. I had prearranged it with the owner, Shannon, ahead of time, and super nice lady, great shop. It is an absolutely beautiful shop. I did take a couple pictures and a little video. I'm not sure how well it came out though, so if I can find that, I will at a later date put that up. But it was a great shop, and they give us a nice discount for being in there, and we spent some money. I think I spent the least out of everybody, to be honest with you. I really try to control myself because I've been trying to go through my things and de-stash the last month, and I've got way too much stuff. So I decided to just make sure I only got what I needed, or if there was something that I really liked that I couldn't get for myself through my shop, that I would, then maybe I would let myself get something. So anyway, the next project that I had cut, if I had finished all those, which I didn't because I gabbed too much, is I had brought my red panda quilt kit with me. If you guys remember that one that I purchased for myself from Art East Quilting. Well, when I cut it all, this fabric that was in the kit was missing. This is a Tula Pink Tiny Lines basic. It was missing just such a small piece. I think I only needed like a 10 by 12 or 10 by 13, something like that piece. And there just wasn't enough fabric. Well, I wasn't going to, could I have written the company and asked them to replace it or give me extra fabric? Sure. But it was all the way from Canada. They would have had to pay shipping. It would have had to go through customs, and it was more trouble than it's worth. And I knew I was going to be at this shop. And so I just bought a half a yard, and just to, you know, make sure I had enough, and whatever's left over I can put in my stash. I don't have a ton of Tula fabrics. I do have a few. And so that, you know, most of her stuff goes well together. So I figured whatever's extra. But for me, you know, you can get on Quilt Shops, but if it's just a small amount like that and I can find it easily, I wasn't going to do that. I mean, that's, you know, so much hassle from coming from Canada. If it would have been a local shop, I could have stopped in there and be like, hey, I was shorted a little bit, but no. So I went ahead and purchased that. And then the only other thing I got was, I got this, well, I did get a spool of Aurifil thread that I didn't have, which is amazing because I have tons of Aurifil thread and lots of colors, but I didn't have quite the right color green for this quilt for the binding. Because you guys know I machine bind. And so I've had a lot of people ask me how I bind. So what I did is put the green there, and I got almost an exact match. So it's really kind of hard to see. You can see the stitches, but hard to see the thread. And on the back, I used a red that matched this red. Well, I had a red. And so those stitches kind of melt into the quilt. But I didn't have a green that matched. I had a lime green, kind of like the color in the green, the quilt behind me. And I had like a Christmassy green, and like mossy green, but nothing that worked. And so I initially had taken a dark gray, because when I looked at all my thread, that was the one that looked like it may blend in. So I thought, what the heck, when we're at the quilt shop, I'll look and see. They had the perfect green. I was so excited, and you can tell, like, you can't even really see it because it just blended right into the fabric. So that was another thing I purchased. And then the only other thing I got was I got this quilt kit right here. Really nice, from Benartex, and it's the fabric line is Prismatics. And I actually think, I'm pretty sure that was one of the fabrics that Walter purchased. He got a few fabrics to make shirts, and he was near these fabrics, so I'm pretty sure it was one of the bolts that he picked up to get yardage for a shirt. And I really loved the fabrics. They were in my colors. And so I saw the kit and I was like, yes, because sometimes when I just see bolts and I don't know what to do with them, I don't buy them, because I have a lot of things in my stash that I was like, oh, I like that, let me buy it. And now it just sits here because I don't know what to do with it. So so I decided I'm not going to do that anymore. I either have to buy a kit, or I have to buy fabrics that go with something, or that I have a pattern in mind for, so I don't get this out of control stash. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the fabrics from the kit. So that's one of them. Here's another one. So beautiful colors. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. I'm back home, and there's definitely a temperature difference. And we have our heat on, so I'm feeling really dry and itchy today. It's beautiful green. And here's another one. These are all from the Prismatics line from Benartex. Here's another one. Look at that beautiful color, all those jewel tones. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's another one. And I know we showed you these when we did a video live from there, but it was kind of hard to see because we were like all away from the camera. So I thought I'd show you again. This beautiful blue. Oh, gorgeous. Love this dark blue. Okay. And then there's another like green and blue. They almost look like, when I first saw this, like balloon animals. And then this gorgeous purple. I debated between this purple and a blue for my backing fabric because I went ahead and bought backing fabric for this kit. I just love it. And now that I look at it out of the package, I kind of maybe wished I got some, but that's okay. I'm happy with what I got too. And there's this green. Again, I need to not buy fabrics that I don't need because I would have gotten extra of that and not known what to do with it. And then it came with this background white, which is a basic. I'm not sure what company it's from. It doesn't have any salvage. Most basics don't. And then I got this gorgeous tealy blue for the backing. Love it. It's so pretty. I love this so much. So really happy with this. And I was debating, I had this bolt and this bolt up, and I decided to go for this. And now actually that I have it out again, I'm really happy I did. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so that's what I got from the quilt shop. That's all I got. I was really good. I was a good girl. Which is good because I actually purchased a kit a while ago and I'd completely forgotten about it because it was a pre-order and it came while I was gone. And I'm really excited about it. It's something I'm going to be working on this year. It's not something that's going to go together really quick. It's not something I'm going to start now and you're going to see me finish in 2 weeks. This is a new Jacqueline de Jong pattern that's coming out called Summer Days. And it's all FPP. Here's the colors and all the foundation papers are in there. So this kit arrived while I was gone. So I'm kind of really glad that I controlled myself. This is all the white background fabric. Here's a stripe that's going to be in the quilt. And the rest are all batiks. So, well, these are all batiks, even the white and the stripe, but beautiful colors. I'm super excited about this. So throughout the year, I'll show you progress on this. It's probably going to take me a while to do this quilt. There's a lot of curves. It's almost kind of like a New York Beauty. Like I said, it's all FPP. That one is so pretty. So it's going to take a bit to do it. And then I got to take these apart because they're all folded that way. Okay. There's like a mint. And just coral. Love that one. That's really pretty. I'm really into batiks the last year or so, where I wasn't before. I felt like I kind of liked cottons better, but now I really, really love batiks. And not that I don't like cottons, I still do. This one is really cute. It's got butterflies on it. Nice. Ooh, this one makes me happy. They all make me happy, but this blue, so pretty. Okay, and then just like, it's kind of a light purple, purpley pink. I'm not much of a pink girl, but I like these corally pinks that are in this. This one looks more pink on camera, but it's kind of a corally, more coral pink, and you can see some of the coral like right here. But they are batiks, so the colors vary. And here's a beautiful blue with like rainbow stuff on it. Gorgeous. And then a lime green. Really cute. It's all like that blue one except green, the pattern. And then this pink, purple, and one more. Oh, no, that's not one of them. That's my stripe from Tula Pink. I dropped on the floor. Okay, so that's all that. So really excited to work on that this year. Like I said, it's going to be a slow process with that. I am not going to give myself any artificial deadlines with that one, just because it's going to be, you know, a slower quilt because it's all paper pieced. Here's the pattern again, Summer Days, and it's going to finish 70 by 70. And as you can see, it's a lot of like round pieces, kind of like a New York Beauty. So it's going to take a while. So if I take a year to finish it, if I take 2 years to finish it, I'm okay with that. But I'm really excited that that kit came. So that was my acquisitions for the week. And speaking of New York Beauty, Shannon and I are still doing the New York Beauty. Of course, that's going to take several months. And our next one is this next Tuesday, which I believe is the 9th, 6, 7, 8, yeah, the 9th at 6 p.m. And that will be on her channel this month. I'm really excited to get to the next block. I need to finish my last block. I got the curved pieces done. I just need to add the center section and the top section, the black, because I'm doing the black and the teals. That's going to be so beautiful. So far, it's looking great. And your blocks are looking great. So thank you so much for posting those in my Facebook group. If you're not a member of my Facebook group, you can find a link for that down below. It's a great place to post projects you're working on and all those kind of things. I love seeing your projects. That's really, really fun for me. I really love quilting, and I love getting inspiration from seeing what other people are working on. So I hope if you're not there already, you'll come over and join me in the group. Everybody's really friendly. There's no negativity, because if there is, I kick you out. Just so fair warning. But it's wonderful to see everybody's stuff. I love it. So if you would like to join that, find that in the description box below this video. Okay, just a little plug for that. And I will also link, if you are interested in making a New York Beauty and you haven't done it yet, I will link the information for that as well. You do need a book that you have to purchase, and we have figured out after we all purchased the book that there is a PDF version, which is really, really helpful. Because you can just print the patterns right from the PDF version. And the way we got it since we purchased the book is that we have to photocopy the patterns. So we went back and purchased the PDF, which is okay. You know, it just makes our life easier, but I will link that below the digital copy. So that makes it quite a bit easier to do the project. See what else is coming up. This Saturday on Saturdays with Steph, we're going to be sewing the Carnival Puzzle Mystery Quilt from Cotton Cuts. This will be, I think it ends in April, so we just have a few more months left of that. And Tree of Life is starting in February, but we're having some changes for Tree of Life. We're not going to sew it right here live on my channel. Instead, we're going to do a private Zoom. So if you would like to join us to sew, you're welcome to if you've got a Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt. We decided to do it private because not very many of you are wanting to be on camera live on YouTube, which I completely understand. I am a huge introvert myself, and so it was really, really hard for me to do videos, and I've built that up over the years to where I can, but some days it can still be a little bit hard, and I can be shy, so I get it if you don't want to be on camera in front of the whole world. So we decided to do it on Zoom because I think more of you will probably come and sew with us, and I want to have as many there as possible because it's just really fun sewing with friends. So I hope you'll join us for that. More details will be coming soon as to what time and when and all those things, but I just wanted to let you know that. Let's see what else. We've got some sew-alongs coming up soon, which we'll talk more about soon. And we've got a new fun thing that Stephen and Walter, myself, Shannon, and Russ are planning on doing called The Social. It's kind of like The View or The Talk or something like that, where we're going to get together and we're going to chat all things quilty, what's going on in our lives each, professionally and personally. It's a chance where you might be able to ask us some questions. If you have some questions, we can show you what we're working on and talk about what maybe is coming up. Like I said, we've got some sew-alongs planned this year, so I'm really excited about that. I've got a block of the month coming up later on this year, which I'm really excited about. So lots of fun things coming up in 2024. I just love quilting and I love sharing it with all of you. So I hope you'll, continue on this journey with me. If you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button down below and ring the bell for notifications so you'll know when I put a video up or when I'm live. I usually go live on Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Of course, sometimes, with my schedule, I do have a family and 4 children and a child with special needs. So sometimes that can change. But typically it's every Saturday live at 5. So, I'd love to have you there. Sometimes I have friends on, sometimes it's just me, sometimes I chat, sometimes I sew. So, it's always fun to see everybody though. I love this community. And I will sort of pimp myself out a little bit right now. I'm getting super close to 20,000 subscribers, and subscribers really don't, not that you don't mean a lot to me, but the number doesn't mean that much to me. But I can't lie when I say that once I hit 20,000, I'm going to be really excited. There's a statistic that I heard that was thrown out there a while ago saying that if you hit 20,000 or more, as in the quilting realm of YouTube, that you're in the top 3% of quilting channels on YouTube. So that's kind of a fun, exciting fact. And so I'm really looking forward to that. So I hope you can help me out and subscribe. Like I said, lots of fun stuff coming up later this year that I'm really excited about. Moda Blockheads 5 Part 2 starts today, and I will be doing those again. I just got home, so that video will be going up soon, but a little late because I haven't even gotten my fabrics out or cut or anything yet. But I will get that out, and then I will post it regularly every Wednesday following their schedule. I love the Moda Blockheads that we did last year. It's so weird to say last year. 2023 last year, and I do have the blocks all done. I just haven't constructed the quilt top. So as soon as I get the quilt top constructed during one of my Moda Blockheads videos, I will show you that, and also probably on my vlog. So I hope you'll check that out. So that's coming up, and then Moda has a couple other sew-alongs later in the year that I'm looking at maybe doing just because I love them, and it's not just to do a sew-along. I really love them. There's one project called Chatsworth that's starting near the end of January. I bought the book, I bought everything you need, and I'm looking forward to that. So we'll see how that lends itself to a video. If it does, then I will definitely tape it. That's, I'm old school and put it up here on YouTube for you guys. So that's about all I have for today. It is close to lunchtime. Actually, it's after lunchtime here, so I'm going to go get lunch ready for my children. But I hope you have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you soon. I'll see you soon for Moda Blockheads 5 Part 2 Block 1. And like I said, this Saturday live at 5, we're going to sew the Carnival Puzzle Mystery Quilt. Looking forward to that. And then just whatever's coming up. If you stay tuned to my channel, like I said, subscribed and ring that bell, you'll see when I post things. And then I've got a lot of fun things coming up with my quilting creators friends right here on YouTube. So stay tuned. Lots of fun coming up. See you soon. Bye.